High School. As a junior, I'm involved in yearbook, volleyball, the National Honor Society, the Science Club, photojournalism, class office, and medical micro. Not only is this a fraction of what you could be doing here at Bel Air, but it also helps you get involved with the community. Now, without further ado, I would like to introduce Ms. Ariel Soto.
Welcome, parents, students, and faculty to our home of the Highlanders. I want to start by thanking you all for taking the time to be out here with us tonight. And a special thanks to our dedicated principal, Mr. Garcia, and our very own Teacher of the Year, Mr. Padilla, for giving me the opportunity to speak amongst you all. I am Ariel Soto, a senior here at Bel Air High School. And in comparison from my freshman year to now, I can assure you that there's been nothing but positive impacts throughout our Big Red community. Anywhere from the addition of clubs, such as our audio-video production team helping us out tonight, to the extension of sports coaches and fine arts teachers, and the numerous amount of credit opportunities. Thank you. Now, without further ado, I would like to introduce Mr. Garcia, the one who spreads grit throughout our halls and our hearts and minds. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can we all say good afternoon back? There you go. I'm just as nervous as Ariel. Give her a round of applause. And the reason I'm so nervous, and I want to say more excited, is because tonight is a very special night. This is the third annual State of Bel Air address. And the reason we have these addresses is because we want to celebrate our children. We want to celebrate our community. We want to celebrate our teachers, staff, educators, administrators that do such a great job in supporting all our children's dreams and visions. And those dreams and visions could not become reality if it wasn't for the support that we have from our district personnel and our district leadership. And we have some very special guests here today that I want to introduce. If you can please give them a round of applause. We have Associate Superintendent of Operations, Mr. Pat O'Neill. We have my boss, Associate Superintendent of High Schools, the best high schools and highest ranked high schools in the region, Mr. Basurto. I'd be remiss if I did not introduce my administrative team, who, without them, I think we could not have pushed the school as far as we have in 3 short years, or actually 2.5 years. Mr. Robert Robledo, Ms. Claudia Valenzuela, Mr. Wes Manager, Dr. Octavio Sanchez, and of course, the enforcer, Ms. Lucero Miranda Reed. Thank you. We have the president of the school board, and in my opinion, the most progressive, positive, enthusiastic, supportive school board that I've ever worked for. It's an honor and privilege to work in the San Independent School District, and it is because of the leadership that we have, from Dr. De La Torre all the way to the cabinet to the Board of Trustees. We're blessed to have a board member who supports our vision, who supports the spirit that we have, and is enthusiastic as far as being the biggest cheerleader for Big Red Pride. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me introduce our YSD School Board President, Ms. Connie Woodruff.
Good afternoon, everyone. I can't tell you how excited I was to get this invitation, to get to come and talk to, of course, my favorite high school and learning community, Bel Air High School. You know, when you're on the Board of Trustees, your focus is district-wide. You're supposed to be making sure that things are going right for every child in the Isleta Independent School District. And absolutely, I totally embrace that. I'm so proud of the accomplishments that we as a district are doing. But I have to tell you, there's one place that warms my heart, warms my soul, makes me smile, and that's Bel Air, the Bel Air learning community. Thank you. So much so that until this year, I have had a student of my own child, attending Bel Air High School for the last Okay, don't faint anybody. 23 years. 23 years. That's 10 children if you want to count it all up. And every single one a graduate from Bel Air High School. And to me, where do you put your children? Just thinking as a parent, you want your child in the high school, in the school that best, of course, suits their needs, but also the one that gives them the best opportunities. And in my heart and in my mind, that's Bel Air High School. So without further ado, I'm going to let the program go back to other things, but thank you so much for being here. Thank you to the faculty and staff and principals of Bel Air High School and of our Big Red learning community, because we wouldn't be Big Red without you guys. Thank you very much.
And I have some exciting news in regards to Ms. Connie Woodruff. She is up for re-election. So when you go vote on May, I can't tell you to vote for her because she's unopposed. And she's done such a great job that nobody is running against her. So we're blessed to have her for another 4 years. Thank you, Ms. Woodruff, for everything you do. Joe, can you share that picture of me 3 years ago? And let's give Joe a round of applause. He's our student that will be the director of the program. He's back there. Give Joe a round of applause, please. He's doing a great job. He's going to have to stay with me for 30 minutes. 3 years ago, I was blessed to have the position to be a principal at Bel Air High School and to work with the faculty and the students in the community. And 3 years ago, I stood at the same spot and I gave the principal's pledge. And the principal's pledge, Joe, basically alluded to 10 items that I pledged myself to do, all the way from putting students first, to being visible, to making sure that the importance of listening, purposeful talk, safe schools, framing the vision, recognizing and supporting the community, building tomorrow's leaders, and I will be accountable. As I reflect on that principal's pledge, I can tell you from my heart of hearts that we have done that and we have kept our end of the bargain. We're going to talk about those great attributes that we've done in the last 3 years, and we're going to celebrate a little bit. And it's not going to be just me talking in here. One Red community. We have a fantastic vision for an alignment from the elementary all the way to the middle school to the high school level. If you look at the trajectory of a student's life, it is very important that we're consistent, not only on the social and emotional component, but on the academic component as well. So long story short, we need to talk with our feeder pattern. This illustration here shows our area represented through red and the different elementaries and middle school. Now we have one middle school that represents the One Red vision. We asked one of our elementaries to send us a video, and they did. Take a look at Del Norte. Give Del Norte a round of applause. By the way, we are live and we're on social media, so everything is being streamed live to our community, and they're able to see that. So Del Norte, thank you from the bottom of our heart. All our feeder parents, thank you for the charge and the alignment. If you don't already know, we are a PBL, project-based learning feeder pattern, where we believe in the science, technology, engineering, and mathematical component in creating a very special opportunity for our students to problem solve. And in a lot of times, fail, but failing means you're going to fail forward. So we're very proud of the one recommendation. Academics. We was invited 2 months ago to a beautiful banquet by the people that run an organization called Community Asociación. And they gave us a special recognition of being one of the top high schools in the city as far as college readiness. Now that doesn't happen. That happens with a lot of design, instructional components, and what that means is that when you look at the concurrence in groups in all the high schools in the region, and just to remind you, there's several districts that we were compared to in the El Paso region, and to be in the top 5 in the city of El Paso in the region is a testament to our students, it's a testament to our teachers, it's a testament to our instructional leaders at the district level. I'm happy to say, and if you look at our distinctions, for the last 3 years in a row, we have had 6 out of 7 distinctions. That puts us not only as one of the top schools in El Paso, but believe it or not, one of the top schools in the state of Texas. Can you give them a round of applause, please? Because I think they deserve it. If you look at our advanced academics, and before we play this video, I want to remind us, and if you don't already know, let me remind you, at Bel Air High School, although we're not an early college, our kids are afforded a lot of opportunities to get college credit. And that's important to note. In addition, when we forecast the future, we are so excited to include additional opportunities for our kids to earn their college credit. So we have a video here, you're going to hear from Vania Gooding.
Here at Bel Air, we're really excited to be beginning our second semester of our On-Ramps program. On-Ramps is a dual enrollment program through the University of Texas at Austin, in which our students are able to receive credit both at the high school, which is separate from their college credit course, through UT Austin. We are the only campus in the district that's offering 3 core subjects, which are rhetoric, which falls under English, U.S. history, and pre-cal. We are the only campus in the district that is offering U.S. history. Our kids have the opportunity to receive a potential of 6 credit hours through rhetoric and through U.S. history. Those are 2 separate courses for each one of those subjects. And as of right now, in the fall semester, our rhetoric students, 29 out of 34 have passed their course and are eligible for credit. That is 85%. For our U.S. history, we took on a whopping 71 students. Those are 3 separate classes. And of those 71 students, 61 were eligible for credit. That's an 85% pass rate. And we are very excited at how successful our students are, with not only within this program, but just in general here at Bel Air. We're really excited. There's a lot to offer, and there's plenty more to come.
What you heard is correct. We already have students in that program that receive 3 credit hours for the first semester at the University of Texas at Austin. And when you talk about being risk takers, when we take risks and we create opportunities for students, we did take a risk that past year, but we believe that it was a risk worth taking if it's going to create opportunities for our kids. When you look at the state data, they say that at this time, there's 26% of our students that get that post-secondary readiness exposure, and they finish through with college. 26%, and we got to do better than that. So what we plan to do is, in forecasting the future, is create more opportunities for our kids to be successful at the high school level, obtaining the college opportunities. If they're successful at the high school level, obtaining those credits, they're more inclined to be successful at the next level. The 60-30 initiative is a new initiative brought to us by the Commissioner of the State of Texas, saying that by the year 2030, 60% of our students should or have a post-secondary credential or degree by 2030. We're taking on that challenge, and I can assure you, just like this will be archived in 2030 one day, that we're going to reach that goal here at Bel Air High School. Please give our advanced academics and all the teachers and faculty that give our students an opportunity for college credit a round of applause, please. They deserve it. Furthermore, I have to talk a little bit about our after-school program, our lunch program, and our morning program called the No Excuse Zone. It's been alive for 3 years here at Bel Air High School, and we serve, and every single month, we serve approximately, I want to say about 800 students a month. And if you add the months, we're over 4,000 students served either before school, at lunch, or after school. Now, we don't always see those kids and doing that instruction after school, but I tell you right now, it is happening. And I want to thank the teachers and our CIS and Ms. Reed and Dr. Sanchez and everybody's with that No Excuse Zone, because we believe that we got to take care of every child here at Bel Air High School and give them the right opportunities. Thank you, Joe. Isn't Joe doing a great job back there? Give him a round of applause. I want to introduce you to somebody that's very special and dear to me. All my kids are, but he's my good luck charm. The first year we had the State of Bel Air address, I think we had maybe 15 or 20 people. Last year we had a little bit more. He showed up. And this year, look at the room. We got so many people celebrating education. We have people standing room only. That's a testament to all our hard work. But I want to introduce Nathaniel. Come over here, Nathaniel. Give Nathaniel a round of applause. And his mom is up here. Nathaniel, you want to say anything? Show him your muscle. Show him your look at that. He tries to beat me every day. He does. He beats me with that. We love you, Nathaniel. Okay? Thank you for being here. Okay? All right, go back. He'll be up here with me forever, but we love our children here. Thank you, Nathaniel, ma'am. Thank you for bringing him today. We have safety. Number one here is safety. And before we do anything else, let's go to the data, Joe. Take a look at this. 2016, 2017, when we talk about student confrontations, we had 37. Last year, from 2017, 2018, we had 17. This year, we've had 6. When you look at disciplinary referrals, okay, 2016, 752. Last year, 576. This year, 259. Now, remember, safety, guys, means a lot of different things. Yes, it is the physical part of it, but it's also the social and emotional component that we have. And we believe that at Bel Air High School, what we've done 3 years ago, we established a trend, and what we call it is wraparound services. And if you can go to our wraparound services, we are proud to say that not only do we have one social worker, but we're the only high school, I think in El Paso, that has hired 2. And we did that by design. Our kids in this day and age with social media, with a lot of the self-esteem issues that we have, they need a lot of support. So Danny Avila, where is she at? And Miss Hidalgo is back there. Give her a round of applause. They do a great job of supporting our kids. We've also partnered with a counseling firm, To Love One, and I'm not sure they're here today, but they provide individual support when our students need it. How important is that? It's very important that they receive that wraparound services. It's hard to be a high school student in this day and age. I'll tell you, it's really hard. But with this right support, I think that we can accomplish anything, okay? Let's go to the next one, Joe. Click on that map. Okay. You see that yellow part there? Most of that yellow part has been demoed. And we're about to build a state-of-the-art gymnasium. But if you look at that red part, every single element of our school is called, if we call it an engagement station. And what we want our people to do is be visible and active with our students. And people ask me, how are you guys doing better as far as safety? Because guys, at a high school the size of us, about 2,000, we all know that it's very difficult to manage an entire school, especially with the facilities that we have. That has been a point of discussion that we've had. However, if we set aside and we have these engagement stations, simply means having an adult visible in the areas that we need them the most. And we're dedicated to having that type of safety stations and engagement stations here at Big Red. Thank you, Joe. We're going to talk a little bit about facilities, and this is going to get excited. But before I do that, I need to do something very special for an individual here that's here today that has meant a lot to us. He is, in a lot of ways, a mentor to me and to the community, but he has been in the district or in education for 44 years. And, he does everything. His main title is operations, but I think he does athletics, he does academics, he does everything. And we have a little gift for him. Ms. Valenzuela, you want to bring that up? And we're just going to do this really quickly. But if you see this picture right there, we captured this picture, okay, last week, and an honor we gave Mr. Pat O'Neill. And I was right behind him. And the quote that I put on there was that I would follow this man anywhere. But if you look at this picture, isn't it symbolic? Look at that beautiful picture of Mr. Pat O'Neill. Mr. O'Neill, if you can accept this gift on behalf of Bel Air High School, we would appreciate it.
Well, that was kind of dangerous giving me the microphone. But no, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight, and I'd especially like to thank Mr. Garcia because he has helped develop and helped shape the culture here, but he didn't do it by himself, and you'll never hear him use the word I. It's always about me. But we are very blessed to have Mr. Garcia as our leader and have a great faculty and staff, a great board member. We just have a great support system, but most important, we got great kids. Is that not true? We got some great kids. All they were looking for was a little guidance and leadership, and we got it. But moms and dads, take pride. You got great kids. We're going to do some more great things in the district. I'm not even going to talk about what's coming up. I'll leave that to Mr. Garcia. But I want to thank you and thank Mr. Garcia for everything he does. Thank you very much. Thank you for everything, sir.
Okay, new gym. Close to 100,000 square foot gymnasium, might be the third largest structure in El Paso. Let me repeat that, might be the third largest structure in El Paso. Yarborough is going to get a lot more interesting here in a matter of about 7 months. If you look at the renderings that we have, that is how it is. That picture was taken last week. Joe, go to that one right there. The rendering right there. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? You're going to have a modern, multifunctional gymnasium, okay? And we are going to honor the Deibler family, and it would be named the Deibler Gymnasium. We're going to get the right phrasing there, Coach. Where's Coach Deibler? Where is he at? But we're going to go, we're going to honor that family, the Deibler. So we're going to make sure that we honor the past, serve in the present, and empower the future there. But look at those visuals. That is thanks to the voters in the area. We thank you so much for your support. We have so much more, though, in facilities, and I'm going to go through it really briefly, so hang with me. Joe, let's go back. Let's show them the HP. Our health professionals has just got a simulator ambulance to help our students that are in the EMT program not only learn the skills that they need when they get outside the school, but in reality, it gives them an opportunity to fail, right? Before they get into the position that they're going to need to have a job doing it. So we're happy to have that. Our engineering wing. Last year we had our engineers, our teachers at different parts of our building. It wasn't working. We didn't have the right furniture. We didn't have the right area. What we did, we consolidated them into 4 areas. We revamped the program. We brought in some new furniture, and our engineering program is thriving. I want to say thank you to Fernando Marquez and the CTE program for supporting Big Red CTE. We also, our stadium restrooms. If you've ever gone to a game at Bel Air High School, football or soccer, those restrooms, they're gone, okay? You have brand new restrooms, and we want to again thank our school board, Dr. De La Torre, Mr. O'Neill, everybody for helping us reshape the vision of our facilities. We have our law enforcement, get ready, 6-time TPSA champions, get that right, 6-time. There's a lot of competition, but guess what's going to happen in the horizon? We're going to revamp that law enforcement area with the help of CTE. We're going to make sure that they have the facilities to align with the 6-time TPSA champions that they need. So this summer, we're going to be working on that area. Our special ed classrooms have been fully restored. They have a state-of-the-art area that they can use, and it's a blessing to have this. Give the round of applause for that. Let's go to culture. You're going to hear about our athletics. Well, actually, here, let's go to Kiana.
Hello, my name is Kiana Davis, and I am a senior. And I am more than honored to tell you about the opportunities that I have been presented here at Bel Air High School. From the moment I stepped foot on this campus, I was welcomed here and embraced with so much love and kindness. I felt like I actually belong here. It has been the best decision I've ever made. My high school experience has been such a blast, and because of Bel Air, I am sure that I will succeed and become the nurse that I long to be.
Kiana, thank you for doing that. Where's she at? I see you. We see you there. Very proud of you for doing that. Good job. We have an outstanding fine arts program. Our art program is the winningest program, I think, the last 3 or 4 years, or even more than that. But they have the most regional gold medals. We've had the first, get this, the first Chalk the Block champion, Frank Cornado. I don't know if he's here today, but he won the adult portion of it. He is the champion. We also have 80+ Bel Air art that's going to regionals. Basically, we dominate in art. Go ahead and click on the STEM. Our T-STEM designated campus is again thriving. We were able to take a trip yesterday to NMSU to get our students acclimated to life beyond Bel Air, and we're excited about that. As you know, our fabulous Health Professionals Academy is thriving. You're going to hear shortly here that we're going to have an open house at the end of this month, and I'll share that date here momentarily. Again, I got to say it again, 6-time champions, TPSA champions, law enforcement. Give them another round of applause because they did it again. Very proud of them. We have our fashion design, who has gone to nationals every single year since I've been here. They are the best, not only in the city, but they're one of the best in the state and nation. They're up there, over there. Where are they at? We're right there. Come on, ladies. Give them a round of applause. We're very proud of you. State marching band, one of the largest bands in the city that's doing fantastic. Our orchestra is growing. We have nothing but good things to say in the fine arts. We're very happy with the fine arts. Athletics, let's hear from our new head coach, athletic coordinator.
Hey, Big Red, lots of elite things going on campus right now. Boy, where do I begin? Girls basketball, they just got through playing for a bi-district championship. Soccer teams, boy, they're rolling. Boys team, one of the top teams in the state, even one of the top teams in the nation. Girls team, they're rocking, doing very, very well. Gymnastics, we have one of the top gymnasts in the state, Amanda Martinez. Really proud of those girls. Great gymnastics team this year. Baseball and softball, kicking off their season already. Softball just did. Beat the Franklin Cougars the other night. Baseball. On the 19th, they played Southwest University Park with the Rams. The wrestling team, by the time you see this, they've already competed in the regional championships. And we have some top wrestlers in the state. No doubt some of those kiddos are going to make it on to the next round. Just lots of great things going on right now. Football off season's going on right now. Fixing to get into spring football here in May. It'll be here in the blink of an eye. Again, like we talked about in December, we're bringing an elite mindset to Bel Air High School. A lot of elite things going on. Great energy here on campus.
Before I go on, I got to say thank you to my parents for being here. Norma Garcia and Charlie Garcia, thank you, Dad and Mom. My sister Tina, thank you for being here today. Love you all. Before we move on, I do want to thank our teachers. None of this can happen. They're the heart and soul of the campus, period. Anything good that happens is based on the teacher, hard work, and their influence, not just on the academics, but on the character. Teachers, if you can please stand wherever you're at. I know you're out there. Ms. Padilla, everybody, please stand. Coach Deibler, everybody. Give them a round of applause. Teachers, thank you for everything you do. You're the heart and soul of our campus. None of this would be possible without you. Thank you, guys. As we're closing up, this is from the parents. I'm going to talk to you all, the parents that are here today, about the championing of your students. And what I mean by championing is get involved with your students' life. Talk to us about what's going on in the classroom. Talk to us about what's going on outside the classroom. We're here to support you so your son or daughter can be whatever they want to be after they leave the high school. The one thing I leave with you is that we have to make a commitment to work as a team. That means student, family, and the school working together to formulate a vision and a game plan for the future of your child. Now, students, I can tell you this, and you've heard me give you a bunch of advice on the announcements, but I'll tell you this right now. You have to set a goal and a vision for your future. If you don't have a goal and a vision, you're going to just be randomly walking around aiming for nothing. What we want you to do is set a vision and a goal. And then everything you got to do, you got to work towards that goal. You got to work hard every single day. And you got to use a team around you, and everybody in this room is here to support our students. Use us because we want to make sure you're successful. We have a HP open house coming up, I believe, February the 28th. If you're interested, or you know anybody, any middle school children that are interested in the health professions, please ask them to come over the 28th and hear about the great things happening at Bel Air High School. We'd love to be our own cheerleaders and talk about our great things happening here. We have, if you don't already know, we have the best algebra team, in my opinion, in the city and soon to be here at the state. There's only 3 of them. And believe it or not, our kids respond so well to this algebra team. We have our former teacher of the year, Stephanie Morales, that has a few words. Please give her your attention.
The adventure begins with one vision and ends with infinite possibilities, starting with our feeder pattern to our culture to our new and expanding programs. Here at Big Red, we are committed to providing you with passionate, caring, integrity, honest, enthusiastic, creative, and above all, loyal educators who are all here for your child's unique journey. So we want to know, are you ready for the Big Red Challenge? Because we're ready for you.
All right. Great job, Stephanie. We're almost done. Ariel, will you do the honors? Give Ariel a round of applause, please.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia, and thank you again for all of you here joining us tonight. You may now step down to the lower level to pick up your child's progress report and proceed to parent-teacher conference. Our teachers are very hardworking and loyal and nurturing to this campus. Have a good night and get home safely. Thank you.